Hold on, bro. Hold on. I gotta have you run that back, bro. Hold on. So
Yeah, I'm trying.
what's your interest rate and what's your payment on the car?
22%. Payment on the car is like 12.50 a month.
$1,250 a month on a Dodge Hellcat. Woo, boy.
Yeah, so
Damn. I'm not even saying damn to that car payment. That doesn't sound right. On an $80,000 car, you paying 22% interest and it's only 12.50 a month? Oh, I know what it is. He didn't get a regular 60-month payment plan. See, let me go on a little tangent for a second, y'all. I learned this recently. So apparently, because I remember when I first financed my first car, and the most you could do, like to spread out your payments, was 60 months. Like that was the max. Apparently now, man, you can get like 180 months. It's crazy. So this dude is probably on like a 120-month plan. So that's how he was able to get those payments that low with that high of an interest rate and really just $100,000 car. Yeah, that I forgot about that. Like, man, these cars are finna start becoming slavery. It's about to get real bad. And let me say this too, because what really happens is whatever you first get exposed to becomes what your norm is. So I say that to say, what if when I first ever financed a car, what if when I started, it started where you can, because like I said, the max was 60. So that's what I did. Because when I was younger, I wanted lower payments. But what if when I came out, the max was that 120, that 180? Then who knows? I would have done that. And I probably would have continued to do that because that would have been the norm. That's what I'm used to. Maybe the generation before me, when they came out, maybe the most you could do is 24-month payments. So maybe they don't even, maybe they just do 24-month payments. But this dude's probably on one of those longer payment plans where pretty much when it's all said and done for an $80,000 car, he's gonna pay $300,000. But let's get back. Let's get the context. But just hearing the lay of the land sounded crazy, just off the get go. But yeah, if he was on a 60-month, that'd be way more.
I got a 600 credit score. You know what I mean?
No,
So
so run it back from the beginning, man. You said you got a 2018 Hellcat.
I got a 2018 Hellcat, and I see that you had that Dodge Demon. So I was trying to see if I could trade out and get in that.
Okay. I'm not at the dealership right now because you called us like 15 times, bro. I thought it was something urgent.
That Dodge, man.
Okay.
Damn, that car's 7 years old, and that's what he's paying. So apparently, he's trying to basically trade in for one of these guys' cars with his car. So that's why he's getting this preliminary information because possibly he would have to, I'm assuming, take over the financing and then try to sell it. I'm not really sure of the business model. But let's keep going.
Okay.
The Demon you got there now.
How much do you owe on
Yeah.
the Hellcat?
Ooh, I owe like 60 grand. I got it for 80.
$80,000 you said you bought it for? And how many miles are on it?
Like 96,000.
6,000 miles, bro. And you owe six
Yeah.
owners, 3 accidents, man. And you owe how
Oh,
much?
I owe 60,000.
You are very upside down on this car. What's your credit score?
damn.
My credit score is
See, I like these type of stuff. I like going over financial stuff. I like business content. I'll probably start reviewing more stuff like that just to add more depth to the channel because we go over mindset and mission a lot. But I also sometimes would like to talk about money and business a little bit more. But let's unpack that because so he's paid off 20,000, which most of that I'm assuming was the initial down payment, most likely because they probably wanted a down payment. But as they've continued to converse, it has been exposed that this car has had six owners in 7 years, along with three accidents. and he still owes $60,000 on this car with a 22% interest rate. I wonder how much interest he's paid on that 20,000 that he paid. I'd be curious to know. But as the gentleman was telling him and informing him, he's upside down on his car, which it shouldn't be a shock to anybody.
Maybe like a 680 something. Maybe.
Okay, 60. That's not bad. That's decent. How much?
Maybe like a 680 something. Maybe.
Okay,
He started off saying his credit score was 600. Now it's just damn near 700.
680. That's not bad. That's decent. How much money do you have down to get in the car?
About 2,000 to 3,000 now. Yeah.
How much do you make a month?
I'm making between $3,000 and $4,000.
What do you do for work?
Like Amazon package delivery, carrier stuff. So,
Is that why my packages get here so quickly, man? You delivering packages with a Hellcat? You about $30,000 underneath on your Hellcat. Man, I can't get the deal done with $2,000 down.
Wow.
You can't work nothing out, man. I'm really trying to get in the car, bro. Like, if there any other workaround that we can do for me to be able to transition into that, man?
He says, is there any other workaround? You better be glad this ain't Diddy. But damn, he's $30,000 underneath on his car right now. So he's been paying a lot of that interest over these years. And man, $30,000 under, and it's only going to get worse. And I would even probably say Buddy was being generous because who's going to buy this car? When you run the Carfax and it's had 3 accidents on it and 6 owners, that is crazy. That's about as bad as it can get. I think that belongs at the salvage yard. At this stage, I wouldn't touch it with a 3-foot pole. It's only been 7 years and it's got 100,000 miles on it. Yeah, I think he's being generous. But yeah, he's saying he's 30,000 in the hole. And how's he going to pay this off with a 22%? He needs to refinance with the quickness, but he can't because I don't believe his credit score is what he says it is.
I've been calling you so much.
Actually, with your credit score, I need at least $25,000 down to even think about the deal making it happen. Just because you're upside down a lot, 6 owners, 3 accidents on your car, that's just going to tank the value on it. And you have 96,000 miles, man. That's way up there. So unless you can get some more money down, I don't want to waste your time having more money than that down, man. Got to refinance the Hellcat at this point since you have a decent credit score. But nah, man, nothing else I can do, unfortunately. Man, there's nothing I can do. I can't make the deal happen. I know I post videos with the same thing, man, and everybody's like, oh, everybody calls you, can't make a deal happen. I got to be realistic with you, man. Magic happen. If you were like 10 grand underneath, I could probably make something happen, but I mean, you being $35,000 in negative equity on the car, on the trade, and there's nothing I can do.
Man. All right, man. Appreciate it.
No problem, brother. All right, man.
You know what's crazy too? It's way worse than that. Who's finna buy a Hellcat with 100,000 miles? Maybe I'm disconnected, but and with 6 owners, 3 accidents. But more importantly, let's address the elephant in the room. It looks like he's actually trying to upgrade. That's really what he's trying to do. He's trying to get the newer model. He wants it bad. It doesn't seem like he wants too bad to get out of this bad situation. Because think about this, guys. He said he makes $4,000 a month. And he said he's doing various things to even be able to scrape together this $4,000. So it doesn't seem like reliable, steady income. So that means it could fluctuate. So 4,000 times 12 is 48. His car, he owes 60,000 on it. And he purchased it for 80,000 with a 22% interest rate. So he purchased a car that when he purchased it was almost double his income. And with the interest rate, it is absolutely double his income. Make it make sense, y'all. This ain't even lifestyle creep. It ain't even like he started making more money and he upgraded. He just wanted it so bad, he didn't even care how much he makes. I'm surprised he's now he's in negative equity, and I'm really surprised he's been able to keep up to this point. That's impressive. At least he's paying his stuff on time. Maybe his credit score is what he says it is in that case. But I don't know how sustainable this is in the future, especially with him trying to upgrade possibly to something more expensive. Because what he's probably trying to do is he's trying to trade this in. You don't usually see somebody trade something in and it's like an equal trade in, right? Or maybe even you trade it in and get something cheaper. He's trying to trade it in and then they're going to tack probably an extra 30 grand for the upgrade of whatever the car is. So he finally paid off 20,000 of equity and he's going to trade it in for a car that's going to add back that 20,000 that he already paid off. And the cycle will continue. And I know he's not saving. So, y'all, we got to make this better decisions, especially for the fellas who we're going to be leaders. Who's going to trust this? Just bad discernment. All the way, however you want to slice it, dice it. Just bad discernment. Just bad decisions. So, guys, I'll leave it there. If you want to join the Limitless Legion, see some of my self-improvement content, subscribe to the channel. Also, join the Patreon where I post exclusive self-improvement content. And the Cash App is linked in the description if you want to tip the channel. Buy your boy iced coffee. I'd appreciate it. But I definitely need you guys to leave a like. That is the most important. And it lets the algorithm know we are building something real. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video.